Okay, real quick, example 5 here. We're going to work with these reference angle ideas. So they give us an angle of 155 degrees, okay, kind of pointing out in this direction. And they want to say, what is that reference angle down here when we think about that right triangle we're going to use? Well, that should be 180 minus 155, right? 180 is that full distance all the way over. So we're not going quite that far. We're going to take away that 155 to see that the remaining amount was 25 degrees down there. If we are given it not using degrees, but given radians, like for example, in example number 2, or example B here, we have negative 8 pi over 3, okay? Because negative 8 pi over 3 is not between 0 and 2 pi. First, find a coterminal angle. So what is 8 over 3? 8 over 3 is 2.6, okay? And there's only 2 pi radians, so we have 2.6 pi radians right now. So that's what they're saying, is that we're going all the way around and a little bit more. So that would be, since it's a negative, I would kind of read that as going backwards, although for some reason they're showing it this way, so I'm not quite sure about that, why they're showing it that way. Maybe I'll get a different idea why. So they said because there's not, we must find a coterminal angle. Okay, so they've said that if we add 2 pi twice to this value, we'll get to a coterminal angle that is between 0 and 2 pi. We'll get to 4/3 pi. Okay, so they're finding a coterminal angle by adding 2 pi, right? By rotating all the way around the circle. And they're doing that twice because this is quite far below. Okay, so they're saying, let's work with 4 pi over 3. So we want to remember kind of in terms of radians where we are in each direction. So going halfway around is going pi radians. Going all the way around is going 2 pi radians. And a quarter of the way would be pi over 2. And if we go 1, 2, 3/4, then we should be going 3 pi over 2. Okay, so those are kind of our reference quadrantal angles within the radian system. So they're saying the terminal side of 4 pi over 3 lies in quadrant 3. Therefore, we should figure it out by subtracting 180 degrees, or since we're in radians, by subtracting 1 pi radian. Okay, so they're going to say 4 pi minus 3 minus pi to figure out the reference angle. Right, so that reference angle is going to be like, they're trying to figure out what is this angle, basically. And they're saying that you can get that by going back 180 degrees, or going back pi radians, in order to create the same angle over here. Okay, so doing that, we have 4 pi over 3 minus pi. Well, we just need to give them the same denominator, so 4 pi over 3 minus pi. Let's change this one to 3 pi over 3, and then we can put them together. So we'll have pi over 3 would be our final reference value within the radian unit system. And that is it for example number 5.